Hey, what it do? What's happening? You are now tuned in, ear to the streets, March 2nd. Let's get to it. Today is the first part of a series that we're going to do on something that's extremely relevant right now. Inflation. So first we're going to talk about what inflation is and why it can actually be a good thing. And then we'll talk about what causes inflation and why that's super relevant right now. You want to know why the first pair of Jordan 1s ever made was $65 and the ones in 2021 are $170? Inflation. You remember those 25-cent bag of chips we had growing up? Them shits damn near $1 each now, thanks to inflation. And you remember how you could put $5 in your tank back in the day and get from city to city? That shit probably won't get you nowhere but to the next gas station. Thanks to inflation. Simply put, inflation is when prices rise, and it can be a good thing or a bad thing. And I know what you're thinking, how the hell could price rises be a good thing? But bear with me. See, one of the ways inflation is a good thing is because people expect the prices to rise over time. So instead of waiting later to buy something, they buy it now. Picture this. If you're a hustler and you know the price of the brick is going up soon, you're probably gonna cop now for the lower price. There's no need to wait till later and get the same quantity, but pay more for it.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up. 30 more.
Because people are buying now to avoid paying more later, it creates instant demand. That means stores are selling more, which means factories have to produce more, which means businesses have to hire more people to keep up with the demand. Now, the second reason why inflation is a good thing is because it helps prevent deflation, which is when prices drop. Think about it. If you know prices are dropping, why would you buy something now when you can wait later and get it for cheaper? If you're smart, you wouldn't. And so when people wait till later to buy something, it creates an instant decrease in demand, and this starts a vicious ass cycle. A decrease in demand means companies produce less. And because they're producing less, they lay off workers because they don't need as many. Because people are unemployed, they're spending less, which drives down demand even further. Now businesses have to lower their prices because demand is down. And because people know that the prices are dropping, they wait till later to buy. You see what's going on here? It's a wild ass catch-22. So wild, in fact, that inflation is a good thing just to prevent deflation from happening. In fact, the government tries to keep inflation at about 2% each year. That means $1 today be worth about 98 cents next year. The problem is when inflation gets too high, say 3 to 10%, that's when issues arrive. And now tomorrow, we're going to talk about what causes inflation and why that's super relevant to right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep my ear to the streets and see y'all tomorrow.